Hi, I'm Constantine, and this video is some information on booking one-on-one life coaching sessions with me. You've probably already done your free 30-minute consultation. If you haven't, book that now. You can book that on my website on the Book Your Free Call page. There's plenty of links that'll bring you there. That's a great way for us to just talk and chat and get to know each other a little bit better one-on-one. We can do it over the phone or we can do it over video. Once you've done your 30-minute consultation, you'll be getting some more information, but this is a great video to watch, maybe to get some better questions for that as well. For the individual sessions, there are a few main areas that I focus in that I can help you with. You can do personal, career, relationship, spiritual exploration. Those are the areas that I kind of focus in. Your first 3 sessions you can get for an introductory rate. There's a discount there. And sessions are sold in batches of 3 called cycles. And the idea behind that is you have a beginning, you have a middle, and you have an end. We have a place to start, we've got a place for you to experiment, try things out, and we have a place to debrief. And of course, you can book multiple cycles if there's a larger goal you want to work on. But that first introductory price for those first 3 sessions, 3 one-hour-long sessions, is a great way to get started and see what our working relationship is going to be like. So for the individual sessions, there are a few main areas that I focus in. First and foremost, of course, is personal stuff. Maybe you're feeling stuck. Maybe you're feeling like you want to build some confidence. Maybe you're looking for some direction. Book those however you like, preferably no further apart than weekly. We don't really want to do them back to back daily either. We want some time in between to breathe and to process some of the things that we've talked about and try out some of the directions and plans that we've made together. I've learned a lot of different psychological models, cognitive models, and tips and tricks and things on how to think about life and how to approach life in a productive way. We'll start with building your routine. Talk about where you're at now, identify some of those areas that you're struggling in, and we'll talk a little bit about the future, what your goals are, what your aspirations are. You and I are going to imagine together who the person you want to be will be. We'll kind of work backwards from that. We'll map out how to get there. We'll talk about some loftier stuff that might be like a couple years in the future, and we'll get some more attainable stuff in the near future, maybe a few weeks, a few months down the line, maybe sometime within this year. A step-by-step process. I'm going to cheer you on. I'm going to hold you accountable. We're going to collaborate. We're going to have some fun talking about what it is that you could do, what you want to do, the person that you want to be, and figuring out like some of your values, what's really important to you. A bunch of different ways that we'll approach that. And for any of these, for personal, career, relationship, spiritual, I have a handout. It's got a bunch of these different models put together that I've put together myself from all my different years of experience. We won't use all of them because we don't have time for that, but we'll figure out which ones make the most sense for you and what you're looking for. Once we feel good about that one narrow area of focus, we're going to keep it really simple. We just want to do 1 or 2 things that we're going to focus on. Once you're feeling solid on those, if we're really enjoying working together and you want to book some more, of course you can book more cycles and we can work on different areas of focus as well. But it's really all built around accountability, collaboration, imagining, envisioning, creating. That's the kind of foundation of the way that I like to work with my clients. So next up after personal stuff is relationships. Maybe you and your partner are having a hard time or you're struggling to find a partner. You want to get some clarity on how to move forward. Maybe you don't know how, or you do know how and you feel like you can't do it on your own, or you want to get some third-party support. It can be hard between 2 people to get kind of an objective perspective because you're both in it. A lot of what we're going to be talking about, of course, the foundation of every relationship is, you already know what I'm going to say, communication. Yeah. And I've got some really specific models that we'll be practicing there to inform and empower those communication skills. We're going to talk about your values, boundaries, preferences, your wants, your needs, cater to you and your individual relationship and the things that you're struggling with and the things that you're wanting. Maybe you feel like your relationship's pretty good, but you feel like it could be even better. That's awesome. I love working with that as well. It doesn't have to be everything going wrong and then we're in crisis mode. The time to prepare is before crisis. And once a crisis happens, it's too late to plan. Props to you if you feel like you're ahead of the game and you're being proactive. That's amazing. talking about chores and daily routines with each other, power dynamics, your sex life, and you want it to be more exciting, or you want it to be more engaging, or you feel like you've lost a little bit of that spark and that flame. We can work on all of that as well. Totally comfortable with that. Career coaching. Practice interviewing, resume, cover letters, practice some negotiation skills. You really struggle to ask for more for yourself. You really struggle to know what your value is and how to ask for that extra value. So how do you navigate all of that? I've got some tools and tips and tricks for how to work all of that as well. Maybe you want a career change and you have an idea of where you want to go, or you have no idea and you really want to explore that. I would love to work with you on that. So we've got personal coaching, we've got relationship coaching, we've got career coaching, and last but not least, one of my personal favorite things to work with people on is spiritual coaching. Whatever your religion, whatever your faith or lack thereof, I would love to work with you on your spirituality, on your faith, on your religion, on your way of being in the world, how you relate to the world, how you relate to other people. Spirituality, in its most basic sense, is connecting to something larger than yourself, even if that's just your higher self. I love working on that stuff. Personally, I am a Daoist, and it's all about surrendering and allowing things to happen and unfold the way that they're intended to unfold. It's kind of active collaboration with the universe is how I think about it. Whatever faith or religion you're bringing to the table, I would love to help you talk about that. For example, shamanism, and you're looking for a specific teacher. I'm not going to be your shamanic teacher, but I would love to support you in the process of finding your teacher, finding your mentor, and finding maybe a specific flavor or type or practice of shamanism that you want to dive into. Maybe you've had a really bad past with a religion or a faith that was kind of pushed on you. You shied away from it. Recently, some things have been coming up that you're starting to think, well, maybe I can find my own way to relate to that. My foundation of Taoism, I think, is really helpful. So it's helping you find your way. It doesn't have to be Taoism. Really exploring the options. This is what it's been in the past. Maybe this is what's going on now. Just giving you some structure about some of these bigger ideas and some of these bigger feelings and intuitions that you might be having that you'd like to explore. So that's a bit about the one-on-one coaching sessions. Again, just a quick recap. 3 sessions sold in batches of cycles. Your first cycle, you get an introductory rate discount. And they're built around personal, career, relationship, spirituality. There's a lot of creative freedom inside of the structure that we'll be working together on. You can book them on whatever schedule feels comfortable for you, and you can book more cycles after that. Beyond these one-on-one sessions, you can also book coaching programs that I offer, and I've got some other videos to talk about that. If you want to know more about me and more about my services, my background, what I offer, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, book on Amazon. You can just Google me. There's a lot of information out there. So I look forward to talking to you more about which package is right for you.